Hi, I'm Matthew Barnaby. Today I'm doing the Power Play Break, the place to talk pucks.
Hey everybody, it's Chris Riley again for the Power Play Break. We're coming to you today from Champions in Uniondale, Long Island. We're joined today by Nathan Gerbe, forward with the Carolina Hurricanes. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you on board today.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's go back now to your early influences growing up in Michigan. You're one of six. You're the baby of the family of six. What was your first time you were introduced to ice hockey?
Really young. I would say probably 3 or 4 years old. Obviously having older siblings. My father played, my 2 brothers played. My father coached my older brother, so I kind of was, just brought into the life of hockey. That's kind of all I knew growing up and all I did.
Was it fun? Was it just Dad said, hey guys, we're just going to have you play hockey. We're not putting any pressure on you guys. Just let's go out there and have a good time. Was it just Saturdays and Sundays, or was it 5 days a week?
I'd be lying to say if there was no pressure, but no, I think it was. It was fun. I love hockey. I love playing it now, but obviously growing up and. I think my parents are two hardworking parents, and they enforced that in us. If you didn't have a good game, my pops was pick us out of the car, and we'd be running home like literally 5 miles. And on some days we would literally push the car around the parking lot if we didn't.
So your dad's one of those traditional hockey dads,
He's tough. Yeah, he's a tough man. He worked underground construction, so he really enforced hard work on us.
Competitive between you and your brothers growing up? I mean, was there always competition? Like, hey, I had 2 goals today, you had nothing? Or
it's always competitive. It doesn't matter. It's who ate their dinner first, who did this, and I mean, it's everyone in the family. That's where you learn from it and grow from it.
Now you're coming up in the game. You're having a great time probably as a kid. When did you start to think to yourself, you know what, I might be able to, I'm getting really good at this sport. When did you start to think to yourself, around 13 or 14, that, hey, I might be able to maybe land a scholarship, maybe go to college and play? I mean, did that ever cross your mind, or were you just having a good time?
I think when I was younger, I've always just wanted to play in the NHL. It's just what I told teachers when I probably was in like 5th grade that's what I was gonna do, and they were like, oh, okay, and I'd be dead serious, like, no, seriously, that's what I'm gonna do. But
they said, no,
I kind of just grew.
They said, Nathan, you need a plan B here.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, I think you need to do your homework, but then I was like, no, I don't need to.
Now, did you play in high school?
I played for Honeybaked, and then I played USHL and went to the International USA Development Program there, and then on my way to Boston College.
Now, you did play at the River City Lancers in the USHL. Did you play midgets and then make that jump to the USHL?
Yeah.
How difficult
it was
that
a
for
big
you?
jump.
You're not a big guy.
No, I think I was only 14 or 15 years old when I did it, and it's a big jump. You leave home and all of a sudden you're on your own. So I kind of don't even remember my thought process throughout the whole thing. It goes by so fast, and you learn a lot from it.
Now, because you went there, did you get chosen to come to the U.S. Development Program?
Yeah, well, I committed to the U.S. Development Program before I even went there. So I committed a year before I went there, but then I still had a couple years to burn, and then I decided to go to the USHL.
Now, I've interviewed a couple of the guys. I've had James Van Riemsdyk on, I've had Steven Gianta. They've come through that program. Talk a little bit about that. I mean, a lot of people are very fascinated by that development program, because a lot of guys come through there, go to the NHL, go to college.
Yeah, well, they've done an unbelievable job. The coaching staff there and just how they run the program, it's, they really let you grow as a player and also as a person, but they're harder than you every day, and they're building you for the future, not solely for the present.
Now, your coach there was Ron Ralston as a coach. What did he instill in you guys to play there? I mean, did he give you guys a lot of great, focus and everything? Because you move away from home too, because you had to go when you were in the junior program. You had to go up to live away and bill it.
Yeah.
Now, did you do the same thing? Because you're from Michigan. This is only in Ann Arbor. It's not that far away from Detroit. Did you decide to do the same thing?
Well, I had 3 coaches there at USA the development team. I had David Quinn, John Hines, and then Ron Rolston. I first came in with David Quinn, and he was great. Made me feel comfortable.
Coach at BU now.
Yeah, coach at BU now. Just got the job, so it's good for him. But yeah, he was great right when I came in, and kind of let the kids the right way, and this is what you're supposed to do every day. Because you're young, everyone's leaving home and kind of lost, jumping into a school that you have no idea where you're at really.
Talk a little bit about the balance between you have to go to class because you're still in high school and trying to balance the playing. That had to be a big adjustment.
It's hard. You travel. I think we went to Europe 3 times a year, so you're missing a good chunk of school. But they do a good job with tutors on the road, and you got to get your homework in. You got to take tests or after school school, but they do a good job, and you got to the responsibility is on you also to get it done.
When we get back, we're going to talk about Nathan's jump to Boston College right after this.